Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Big Piece with Bloodbath Gaming, and I am here with another tutorial. So we actually had a really cool little situation show up in this war that we are currently in. Now, Town Hall 8s are constantly trying to create anti-hog bases. And some of these are actually pretty difficult. Now, looking at this, if this is a first hit, you really have a difficult time trying to predict where the double giant bombs are, and even where the hog pathing is going to go. I mean, it could really happen anywhere. You could just have hogs randomly running across the screen and hit a double giant bomb, and then complete bacon. So, Sween Bean actually came up with a great attack for these types of bases, and I wanted to go ahead and showcase these real quick. So I'm going to go ahead and get out my drawing tools. Alright, so first off, what he's going to do is actually bring in 3 golems right there, and right there. Then he'll go ahead and bring in 2 wizards here to create a funnel, and 2 wizards there, and he's going to wait for that about 5 seconds. Then he will bring in wall breaker, wall breakers, and wall breakers to open up these 3 sections. At that point, let's go with purplish. At that point, he will send in the main force of his attack right in here to start working its way through the base, saving 3 wizards behind for the back side. Then he will rage his troops into the core and use a poison spell right here on the clan castle troops to slow them down and hopefully and take them out without taking too much damage to his golems. Now he has Valk in the clan castle, so he's going to focus on the Valk with his heal spells right there and right there to keep them alive throughout the raid. Then with his 3 wizards, he will drop them right here on the back side to take out these back buildings and a couple of defenses just to really help him through on the attack. So let's go ahead and watch Sween go through on this attack just to show you how he executed it. So, GoWiVaPe, 3 golems, goes in, 2 wizards, and then actually 2 wizards right there to clean up that. They're going to create a nice little funnel. Then he sends in his wall breakers, and they open up these compartments. Clan Castle's triggered, sends in his P.E.K.K.A.s, down goes the 2 poison spells, in goes the Valkyrie, and the wizards are going to actually clean up these Clan Castle troops as his golems move through, drops the rage, pushing all of his troops in. His Valks take out those skeletons, heal spell to keep all these troops up as they're moving around, and he's basically emptying out this entire core. Last heal spell, Clan Castle goes down, drops in a delayed king. He's going to go in and start cleaning up, sends in a couple of hogs which could have been more useful, but there was that giant bomb, so they go down right off the bat. Valkyrie are still up, P.E.K.K.A.s are still up, Golem are still up, doing work. This entire core is out. Now he just has this corridor going around the base, which is really not difficult to take out. So he's going to be very patient with those last troops that he held behind. Cannon goes down. Now the P.E.K.K.A. and the King are going to break out and take out some of these outside buildings. Drops a couple of archers just to help clean up, speed up the process. These two golems actually go down and get the attention of all these point defenses. So he drops his 3 wizards down. And they're going to just do work on all these backside buildings. Cleaning up. The one wizard's going to take out the archer tower. Another wizard's going to take out the cannon, which is just going to make it a little bit easier for for the King and the P.E.K.K.A. to work through here. Still has a Valk up, doing work, cleaning up. The mortar has redirected because all of these troops are up against that wall. That mortar drops, and now there's just way too much health on his troops and not enough defenses left to take this out. They're just going to move up. And the archer tower takes out that last Valkyrie. Golems up against that wall, giving the King and the P.E.K.K.A. free reign to move around. They're going to break through and take out this last compartment. And at this point, it is just over. Fantastic attack by Sween. Great way to counteract these really spread out bases that are designed to be anti-hog. So now we're going to move on to Sween's second attack. Now, as you can see, similar base, and this guy actually duplicated a resource ring essentially, but still has some things up against the wall. You really can't do a resource ring effectively as a Town Hall 8. But let me go ahead and pull out my drawing tools, and I will draw out how Sween's going to go about this base. Alright, so we now have this up. Now, Sween actually had a great scout on this attack, so we knew exactly where the Tesla were, which was really the big thing. So what he does is he's going to drop a golem here, and a golem here. And there's going to be a Tesla popping there, and a Tesla popping there. He will then use wizards 1, 2, and 1, 2, and he will let those wizards take out the Tesla. He will then send in wall breakers there, there, and there to open up these 3 compartments. He will then take his main squad and send them right up in here. And they're going to go right into the base and start doing work. Then you will have him rage his troops into the core and drop his poison spells on the clan castle troops as they enter. He will then use his 2 heal spells to keep the Valkyrie up, which go off on this side, and to keep his wizards up and his P.E.K.K.A., which go off on this side, so they can move through. He saves 3 wizards, just like last time, and he will drop 1 on this cannon as soon as it gets distracted by golems, 1 on this cannon as soon as it gets distracted by P.E.K.K.A., and 1 on this cannon as soon as it gets distracted by golems, to take out those 3 defenses on the outside that would typically cause this raid to run out of time. So let's go ahead and watch how Sween goes through this in live action. So here we go. Sween drops golem, golem, golem. They aggro to those walls because those Tesla pulled him right in. The last golem goes into, and the king aggroes to it. He's opened up the compartment, sends in the P.E.K.K.A., the Valkyrie in the clan castle, and the wizards, saving 3 to do work on the back side. Poisons the clan castle, and these wizards are going to take that out. Golem and Valkyrie move up on that side. Drops his heal spell to keep them up. P.E.K.K.A. and wizards are going down on the bottom side. Drops the 1 wizard right there, which is going to take out that cannon. As the golems and Valkyrie are cleaning up the inside, that wizard's going to do cleanup as well. Now you have the P.E.K.K.A. moving down, drops wizard on that cannon and a wizard on that cannon, and they're going to take out those last defenses. And at this point, there is just way too much horsepower going on in this center. The wizards on the outside doing cleanup, and all that's left is this clan castle. And if you noticed at the beginning of the raid, this was only 1:30 long, so he still had 2 minutes left on the clock, and his troops are moving in. He didn't lose many troops at all. This was a perfect raid. Great way to take out a max defense Town Hall 8, utilizing a 3-star strategy that I wouldn't call mainstream at this point in time, but it works really well on these extremely spread out bases. Fantastic job by Sween. I was just super impressed by this war, and I had to put together a video for him. So, that being said, thank you so much for tuning in. Be sure to smash the like button, subscribe, tell your friends about it, and I will catch you guys later. Adios.